student and also a student of Sir Julian Nais and NSTP LDS Justice in Carlos Hilados Memorial State College. So last video we talked about the environmental concern. So for today's video we will talk about the education amidst pandemic. So let's go. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed education forever. Unlike back then when there is no pandemic, all students are able to go to schools, go to classrooms to study. But it has changed now due to the pandemic. Students are forced to stay at school to study, and it is very difficult. It is difficult to some because most students doesn't have the necessities or the environment to study in the new normal way of education. It is very difficult for students that doesn't have the materials or the gadgets or also a proper signal to access the new normal way of studying, for example, through Google Meeting or Zoom Meeting. But for some, the new normal way of studying is a blessing for them. You know why? Because they have the technologies, they have the gadgets, they have the materials, they have the proper signal, they have the good environment to be able to access the new normal way of studying. But schools are doing their best to provide to those students that aren't able to access the new normal way of studying by providing printed modules or printed activities. But for me as a student, I'm one of those that are prepared in the new normal way of studying. Like I have the gadgets, I have the materials, and I have a decent signal to access the new normal way of studying. I really hope that this pandemic will end very soon because most students is suffering educationally, especially us college students where we are already in a very difficult field that we need the guidance of our teachers. If the pandemic ends, everything will be back to normal and most students will not suffer in the new normal way of studying anymore. So that's it for today's video and I will see you in the next video. Bye. So as you guys can see, di ba man palibot wala may higko ang basura ara sa tiyatong lugar kagahipid tulokon. As you guys can see, di ba tinlo amon kaluki adladlaw ni sa ginatinloan kay nagklag ni sa sanglas nadlok na kami magbaha liwat.